welcome if you're new here. Thank you so much for stopping by. I'm so glad you did. Today we have like a variety of things we're going to be doing. I need to really clean out my daughter's closet, so there will be clips of where I was doing that. And then I did want to share with y'all some things I got from the thrift store with cleaning out closets and going through their clothes, taking out winter clothes and things like that. I've seen holes of where they need certain things, and especially my daughter, she changed sizes, like went up 2 sizes since wintertime. So pretty much everything that she was currently wearing in the winter months no longer fit her. So I had to get rid of all of that, but we are going to take a lot of that, as I'll say in the clips, to probably Once Upon a Child and see what I can get for those. Buy her whatever else she needs as far as that goes. And the same with the boys. But I always do like to check out thrift stores. I think it's smart to help budget and to be frugal and to be good stewards of the money that God's given us, not to just go out and spend $30 on a new outfit for our child and then they go ruin it the first day they wear it. So, and my boys especially are really hard on clothes. And I've noticed that apparently every boy is, because at like thrift stores and consignment stores, I have a really hard time finding clothes for them. So I try to find the things, like the main staple things that they need. I will buy those regular, and then just like the fill-in things I try to get like thrift stores or consignment stores and things like that, just so I don't have to go buy all 3 kids a whole new wardrobe every season, because that can get costly, especially with my little girl. I have no hand-me-downs for her, so I have to buy her pretty much a whole new wardrobe every season, especially when she changes sizes like she has. And then for my 2 boys, they pretty much are in the same size. So I have no hand-me-downs for my younger son. So I'm having to kind of get a lot of new clothes for them as well, with them changing sizes. So we'll go ahead and start with what I got my little girl. If you're not interested in seeing kids' clothes, I'll maybe put a timestamp of where like the home decor stuff is, which is not a ton, but I know some people are like bored with that. Anyway, we'll go ahead and get started with my daughter first. What I got her this really cute little ruffled skirt. This was from our thrift store, and I think I got it the day that they had newborn, and newborn up to 5T was $10 for $1, which is a great deal. And most of the 5T stuff she's not able to wear anymore. So I wasn't able to find a ton of stuff for her that day. But I did get a couple things, and the lady nicely gave me 2 of the things that actually I think were size 7s. She gave me those for 10 cents. So I got this little skirt for 10 cents. I think it actually was a 6. It fits more like a 6. But the lady nicely gave it to me. So I got her this cute little jean skirt for 10 cents. And then I did get this little dress. I was hoping, there's a little stain right here. I was hoping that maybe I could get it out, but I wasn't able to. But it's super cute. It's got little ruffles on the bottom and everything. So I thought she could just wear this at home for 10 cents. And it's not even really that noticeable. But it'll be a cute little summer dress for her to wear when it starts getting hot and stuff like that. So that was 10 cents as well. Let me show you all the stuff I got on the day where it was 10 cents. And then I'll show you the other stuff. This is one of the things the lady gave me that was 10 cents. Because technically I think this is a 7 or a 6. I think it's actually a 6. So she really shouldn't have given it to me for 10 cents, but the lady did. So I got this, and this is actually Crown and Ivy. It's actually one of my favorite brands that Belks carries, because they always have really pretty, like bright, springy summer, summer really pretty colors. Even in the winter months, they have real pretty like pinks and things like that. And that's one of my favorite brands that they carry. So I just thought this was super cute for spring and summer. We're going on a cruise. She could wear it on the cruise. So we're going to cruise in July. So I thought she'll get a lot of wear out of this. And it's plenty long enough that she probably will be able to wear it all summer, even if she has a little growth spurt, which she seems to be having a lot of here lately. And then I also got this one, which is again Crown and Ivy. And the lady gave it again to me for 10 cents. Because really that day, this is orange tag. So really it should have been $3. I think with 25% was what orange tag was 50% off, but still would have been $1.50, not 10 cents. But she gave me this one for 10 cents as well. Gave me this. This was actually a 6X too. It says right there 6X. And I didn't get a chance to look up this Nanetta Kids, I think is what it's called. But I feel like it's a boutique kind of outfit. I thought this would be so cute for her to wear for Thanksgiving. I'm always on the lookout for, at thrift stores, stuff for like holidays and things like that that they can wear in the future that I'll kind of already be prepared for, because I like to get them cute things like that. It's my dog going down the hallway. I like to get them cute little, you know, seasonal themed things, but I don't like to wait till last minute to get them. So I kind of am always on the lookout when stuff, people are donating and things, this kind of stuff. It's a good time to look for those things. So if you're looking for like even fall decor, Christmas decor, things like that, and you're at the thrift store, check it out while you're there, because you'll be shocked how many pretty things you can find at a thrift store that are out of season because people are getting rid of it. They're, you know, dejunking stuff, decluttering this time of year. It's a great time to look for even off-season things as well. I think this is a 7, no, it's a 6X, so it'll definitely fit her by Thanksgiving for sure. And then this is something I was super excited to find. I may even let her wear this for Easter. This is actually, I believe, a 7. Let me check. Yeah, it's a 7. So I thought for sure it'd be like really long on her. I put it on her and it does come to her ankles, but she'll be able to wear it for a long time, pretty much all summer and maybe even next year. But I thought this would be so cute for Easter, and I actually looked up this brand. It is Serendipity. These dresses run $70 to get them from the website. So, I mean, to find one for 10 cents, I'll take it. Any day, every day, I'll take it. So I was so excited because I was like, there's no way, you know, that it's going to fit her this year. But I tried it on her, and honestly, it wasn't that long. And I was like, oh my goodness, wouldn't that be so cute for an Easter dress? And I paid 10 cents for it. Now I just need to find my boys something for that great of a deal. So I ended up getting her 5 dresses and then this little skirt. So that was 60 cents, not even $1. I got 5 dresses and a cute little jean skirt for her. So you cannot beat that. Don't sit on the thrift store. People donate stuff all the time that are actually in really good condition, and people just be like, I'm not buying my clothes from a thrift store. You know, it's used. It's, you know, somebody else wear it. My husband likes to say, dead people, it's dead people stuff. But for my kids, as fast as they go through clothes, growing up, and as fast as they ruin clothes, you can guarantee that I'm not going and buying hundreds and hundreds of dollars worth of whole new wardrobes for my kids. Even if I had the money to do it, I'm not doing it. It's just not frugally smart. It's not being a good steward of what God's given us. It's not any of those things. The next week I went and they didn't have the 10 for $1 thing, but they did have still some pretty good sales. I got this little shirt, which is still, it's starting to get really warm here. So she may not get a whole lot of use out of this, but it is really thin. So I thought she could wear it, and it's a 4, but it was really large, honestly, for a 4. So she'll probably wear this for a few more months. It's got cute little embroidery on the bottom, and it's Oshkosh. And so I got this the day that I went. They had 2 for $1. So I got this for 50 cents, which wasn't as great of a deal, but still a good deal for Oshkosh. And then she loves baby shark stuff. And so they had these cute little pajamas. She has a ton of winter pajamas, but she really doesn't have hardly any like summer cooler pajamas. So when I saw this, I thought, oh, and she saw it. She's like, Mom, it's baby shark. And the brand is Pink Fong, Nickelodeon, something like that. And so she'll get some use out of these. And I found 2 things for myself. I normally don't find stuff at the thrift store. Being like a plus size girl, it's hard to find, you know, cute things like that at a thrift store. So I always check though. Sometimes I do find some cute things. So this is actually just a Walmart Time and True. And I just thought this would be really pretty for spring. It's just got like little blue flowers and white flowers. That'd be real pretty with like a jean skirt, you know, for every day, or you could even wear it with like a dress skirt for church. So I got that, and it was pink tag the day that I went. Pink tag was 75% off. So I'll put up there what the price was, because my brain ain't gonna work while I'm doing this to remember what that was. I think women's shirts are $4 at my local thrift store. So that would have been 75% off of that. And then they had this really cute like dress skirt, just a black dress skirt. It's a little bit shorter. I I tried it on and it fits good, so it'll work great for church. It was pink tag again, so it was 75% off. And their skirts are the same, they're $4, so 75% off of that. Like Wonder Nation little striped shirt. It's still really cool here in the mornings, especially the past week. It's been like in the 30s in the morning. So I got my youngest son this to wear. He likes just like t-shirts that he can take off his hoodie and wear throughout the day when it's still a little bit cooler. So this is just Wonder Nation. And it was 75% off because it had the pink tag the week that I went. And so I think kids clothes are $3. So it was 75% off of that. I got him these pants. They're just another Walmart brand, Faded Glory. They have like the little elastic at the bottom. They're both in the same size, so it's for whoever wanted them. Probably my middle son, because he doesn't like zippers. So he'll probably like this because it's got the elastic waist. And so they'll just wear those for school. Oh, I forgot to tell you the price on this one. I think these were blue tag. Yeah, these are blue tag. So that day they were 25% off, I believe. Or it might have just been regular price. I think these were just normally $3. And then they had the Nautica brand. This shirt is Nautica. And that day, orange tag that I got, this orange tag was 50% off. So I got this for $1.50 for whichever son wants it. And then this was a really good find because my boys have grown out of all of their suit jackets. And so I like to have those for church, but I have a hard time finding them suit jackets. They've grown out of all of them. Neither one of them has a suit jacket for church. And so I found this one the other day. It's actually Izod brand. You can see there. It had the pink tag, so I got it for 75% off. So it was $3, 75% off of that. He takes up the offering at church, so I like him to look, super sharp. And then I did get my oldest son these pants. They're Children's Place, a little bit too long on my middle son, so he's in about a 10-12 pants, but definitely 10-12 tops. So my oldest son claimed these, and just like a dark wash jean, really good shape. They had like 4 pair of them, but I didn't want to get a bunch of them and not like them. And of course I get them home and he's like, man, I really like these jeans, Mom, they fit nice and stuff. And I was like, great. Could have grabbed all 3 of them, for $1.50 for a nice pair of jeans is a great deal, but that's just how it goes. And then when I went back the next week to see if they still had them, they didn't have them. Okay, this is the only thing I have left kid related. The rest is like home decor. My kids loved the Polar Express movie. We went and did the Polar Express train for Christmas this year. They thought it was great. So when I saw this the other day at the thrift store, the lady actually just gave it to me. She was like, I'm just going to throw the book in for free. I was like, cool. My little girl loves books. As you'll see in her closet, there's books everywhere. My boys have a huge bookshelf in their room. My kids like books, especially my little girl. She loves books. I probably read her 5 to 10 books every single day, and which is great. So I want them to be interested in books. I want them to enjoy books. I want them to enjoy reading. And so I try to encourage that as much as possible. And so when I found this, she was super excited. So I will probably just put this in with her books because she doesn't care if it's Christmas or not. She'll want to read it all the time. All right. And then I've been doing like refreshing around my home for spring. I'm not going to probably do like a huge spring haul or anything like that and go buy all new things or anything like that. I'm probably just going to work with what I have. I may buy a couple little things here and there just to refresh things. It's kind of it's the time of year where I'm decluttering a lot and changing up things, and may change up some things and stuff like that for spring and Easter, but for the most part I won't probably have like a huge spring haul or anything like that, although a lot of people do. But I thought for these, for my bedroom, in my bedroom, I thought about adding more of like the blue and yellow. I have a lot of grays in there right now, and so I thought for spring it'd be kind of pretty to add some blue and yellow because I have those colors in there, just not really on my bed. But I found these really pretty. They're Better Homes and Garden pillow covers, and they're like the quilted. but they're just really pretty blue color. I thought this would be so pretty for, and it's actually it's a little bit lighter than my accent wall in my room, so it worked out great. It had a set of 2, and I think their linens are, I don't remember what their linens price is, but they were 50% off the day that I went, all their linens was. So I think she gave these to me both for $1, I believe. But they're in great shape. There was no stains or anything on them. Just really nice. Better Homes and Garden brand, so I was excited to find those. I did find these really pretty candle rings. They're just like a mahogany kind of dark wood. And I'm always constantly changing up my dining room table for different seasons. And so anytime I see some like candle rings and things like that for really cheap, I'll get them. Like this was pink tag, so it was 75% off of 80 cents. I'll pop the price up, but you pretty much gave it to me for free. And there was 6, which is exactly what my table setting is, so that worked out really great. And then like I said, I'm redecorating for spring, and I kind of wanted to find like a pretty bowl that had like springy colors in it to keep some fruit in for my little girl, and I could put in like the island or on the countertop where she could get it herself without getting in the fridge and breaking doors or drawers or anything like that. So I saw this and I thought, this is really pretty. $2, and I think the day that I went, the blue tag was 25% off, so I got 25% off of it, and I'll post the price of that of $2. All right, and then another thing I found was this really pretty platter. It's actually Pioneer Woman, where I collect Pioneer Woman. Well, I don't really collect it, but I bought some to put in my china cabinet, and I was kind of this spring wanting to add more white dishes into my china cabinet to just kind of break it up a little bit. I'm even thinking about using my Pioneer Woman dishes for just everyday dishes and just putting in my china cabinet white dishes, just because I only change it out 2, maybe 3 times a year, but I just think it would be a lot less work to just keep like neutral dishes in there for all year long. And then like when I do my Christmas dishes, they'll work well with the white. And if I change it out for spring or anything like that, it'll work well with just having all white. So what I might do, so as I show you here in a minute, you'll understand why I'm kind of looking for these. But I thought this was super pretty. It's like the edgy, really pretty. So it's Pioneer Woman, and this was $3 again, 25% off. I found these little saucers, which I want to show you one up close because they are super pretty. Just the design of them and stuff. It's just, they're super pretty, and they're ironstone. I've seen several other people on YouTube and stuff that collect these, and I really have never, looked for them intentionally, but then I found them and I was like, oh my, now I'm going to be on the lookout at every thrift store to see if I can find, the rest of the set to go with these. I actually had something I wanted to do, like a vignette for spring, and I wanted some like little white dishes, so this worked out great. It was a set of 7 for $3, and they were 25% off. And so I got those, and then I did get, this is the last thing I have. I did find some ironstone little cups, like little teacups, and I was wanting them for a couple things too, but I thought they actually had 6, and they were marked 80 cents a piece, I think, but the lady gave them to me all for $1, so I got 6 of them for $1, so it wasn't bad at all. And again, they're ironstone, it says there on the bottom. And they kind of have the same like roping design on the handle. I don't know if you can tell, but it's just really, really pretty. So I'm thinking now that I got those 2 things ironstone, I might keep an eye out for some other ironstone things to put in my china cabinet, either for just to fully do like all white dishes in there, or to add into my Pioneer Woman dishes that I already have. So I think that is all that I have from the thrift store. Yep, that's pretty much everything from the thrift store. Hope y'all enjoyed that. I may do more thrift hauls if that's something that y'all enjoy. I do a lot of thrifting, but I don't always come on here and share it with y'all. There's so many nice things that you can find. Yes, it's a hunt. You may go a couple days and find nothing, and you may go one day and find all kinds of stuff. It's just definitely a hit or miss kind of thing with thrifting. you're definitely not guaranteed that every time you go, you'll find all kinds of cool stuff. So I guess for me, that is the fun of it, is to, actually go and be surprised at what you're going to find. Okay, this is the current status of her closet. My daughter's closet. She has so many clothes I need to go through that don't even fit her anymore. I will probably go through and get out the ones that are too small for her and take them to Once Upon a Child, which is a consignment store near us, and then get her some new spring clothes. She's getting so tall that everything is getting too small and too short for her. So this did not get cleaned out before Christmas like I had planned. So Christmas toys and current toys just got thrown in here. Really no organization at all to it. This is actually a changing table that someone gave us, and I just used it as kind of like a thing to store stuff on. Her books and stuff are on top, and then a bunch of her stuffed critters. Then there's a basket with all her hair bows, and then underneath is another basket that's got like her dress up stuff, and then there's just blankets thrown in there. It's just really a teetotal mess right now. Most of her toys are supposed to go upstairs, but I do keep her like her stuffed animals and stuff like that. A lot of this stuff, honestly, she's really kind of outgrown, but she's with me all the time, so if she sees me take any of it, she gets very upset. Even though half the stuff she doesn't even really play with anymore, like that little car she's too big for. She does play with the vacuum some, but for the most part, a lot of the stuff she doesn't even play with, and she has so many stuffed critters. She has like a certain 2 or 3 that she plays with, and then the rest she just doesn't even care about. And then the top is just some blankets, extra sheets. Her shoes are in some of those up there. That clear tote is some of her like keepsake stuff that I want to keep for her when she grows up. Then there's just some shelves that we haven't got hung yet, and some extra baskets and things. So I really just kind of go through there and get all of that stuff out that we're not using, and do some major decluttering, and go through a lot of her clothes and stuff as well, and get rid of stuff that she's no longer able to wear. And yes, there's something in front of the camera lens. I did not realize until I was editing that there was something in front of it. So I apologize for that, but we're just going through all of her clothes. I'm just taking out stuff that I know I can take to Once Upon a Child, because they're very particular about what they will take. And then the other things that I know they won't take, I'll take to the thrift store or give to nieces. And then hang up stuff that she still can wear. And I am going to leave out a few winter items just because we have still been having some cold days. And so I will leave out some winter things to grab for those days that she may need something warmer. Okay, so after going through all of her clothes in the closet, that bag right there is for... This bag right here will be for Once Upon a Child. The middle one will go to the thrift store, and probably this too is just a bag of plastic hangers and stuff I'm going to get rid of. So that was a good bit gone out of her closet as far as clothes. Now I just got to go through all the rest of that. Okay, so this is what I'm getting rid of, this pile here, and then this basket's what we're going to keep. My goal was to try to get all of her stuffed critters in that basket. She never honestly plays with these ones here. I would not take them from her if she did. So don't come at me being a bad mom, but she always calls these boy ones. She said, "Those are boy ones, Mom. I don't want those. They're boy ones." So these like here, she won't even play with. So I'm going to get rid of all those. And this baby doll, for some reason, I don't know why she doesn't like it. She likes more of these like little plastic or whatever you want to call them, like real feeling ones. So she plays with those a lot. I play with that one, but maybe once or twice. And so we're just going to get rid of that. Take it to the thrift store and let some other kid enjoy them. This one here, she doesn't really play with either, and it's got a lot of stains on it. So, and then she has like 15 unicorns. I'm not kidding, a bunch of unicorns. So I let her keep like 2 or 3, and then I got rid of some of like the smaller ones here that she probably won't even know. Someone gave her this, and she literally never plays with it. So that's the pile to get rid of. We're gonna get rid of these like cardboard ones are kind of too little for her anymore. I did keep several that she reads all the time that she really does like she loves these little ones. I know these might be kind of past her age, but she loves ones like this that have the little puppet on them. So I kept those, and I did keep some other like ones that she really likes and she reads a lot, but some of them were just really rough looking, and then she had multiples of some, and some of them were just getting old. She never reads this one. Again, just this is a boy one that she doesn't really care about. I think it's actually supposed to be on my brother's shelf. And then this one, she did read this one, and I think we have another one on the boys' shelf. So she hasn't read it very much though. This one here is just tore up. The boys have had it forever. And it used to work, but it doesn't work anymore. So these are the ones we're just going to get rid of. And then we just kept all these. I like to try to keep just this basket in here for her books. And then she does have a whole shelf in the boys' room too that has more of her books. But these are the ones that she pretty much reads like every day or every other day. Like she's a very repetitive child. This one here looks pretty rough, but this is one of her favorites. So yeah, it's definitely been through it. So there is some that I probably could get rid of, but if they're ones I know she really likes, I will keep them until I can get a replacement for it. I went through her blankets, and she only had 5 blankets in there, but these are the 3 that she usually uses, and she has another one in my room that she uses a lot. So we're going to keep those, and I'm going to probably put those in my actual blanket cabinet for her instead of putting them in her closet. And then these 2 are the ones she just never uses them. And so we're just going to get rid of them. They're just taking up space in her closet, and she doesn't use them. Okay, so that first bag that says Once Upon a Child is going there, of course. The rest of this is going to the local thrift store. And so we had the finished product. The little bins up there have some of her extra backpacks, extra sheets, some of her shoes she's not currently wearing. And then those are all her summer clothes. The ones here on the side are like winter clothes mainly that she's still kind of wearing because it's what she has left of her winter clothes. Because we'll have some cold days. So I left a couple of those out, and then some things that she'll grow into next year I left there. Just put her tent up there, and those shelves I just put back up there just because I need to hang those, and my husband needs to hang those, so I'm going to lay those up there for now. That gray box back there has like her puzzles, her chalk that she plays with outside in the summer, bubbles, things like that we don't get down every single day, so I just stuck that up there for right now. And then that is not half of her baby dolls. She has a bunch of baby dolls upstairs, but those are the ones that she plays with in her little stroller that she has down here pretty much every day. So I kind of try to keep those down here for her, but I don't want all of them down here. Most of her toys are upstairs with the boys' toys. So that's where I try to kind of keep all that out. That is the rest of her. That is all of her stuffed animals. There isn't any upstairs. Then that little basket there has her hair bows. And then the pink one has her dress up stuff and everything in it. And then I do keep her little Legos down here because she likes to play with those often. And that little dog, she puts the Legos on there. And behind there is her little fold-up chair. And also she has a suitcase back there in the corner. And then just her little vacuum that she helps me clean with. And then, of course, that's like her jackets and stuff. I think it turned out great. It looks a whole lot better. Definitely more organized. I do eventually want to get some cube, like a cube storage thing for in here instead of using that changing table. But for now, that's what I have. I'm going to just use it. You don't always have to go out and buy all new stuff in order to, you know, clean out your closets, organize and stuff like that. Try to use what you have. It may not all be cohesive. It may not all be like Pinterest perfect, but if it's organized and it's, you know, decluttered, just use what you have. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please give me a big thumbs up. And I wanted to share this passage of scripture with you before you leave, and also a thought that our pastor preached about a few weeks ago. The Lord's been working it in my heart, and I wanted to share it with you. He was talking about the separation between the body and the soul, and he used this quote. It says, "You are a soul, you have a spirit, you live in a body." And how often we flip that and live it backwards. You live in a body, you have a spirit, you are a soul. And we put the body before the soul. And he was just talking about how, you know, often we're living for the here and now and not even thinking about eternity. And so my question for you mainly is, you know, do you know where you're going to spend eternity? That's the main thing. Are you saved? And if you are saved, how are you living your daily life? Are you living it for the here and now and the pleasures that you can get from the daily lives that we live, or just overwhelmed by everything that's going on in our lives and not even really thinking about eternity? So I just wanted to, you know, share that with you. Are we living for the soul, or are we living for the body with our daily life? But I hope y'all enjoyed it today. I hope that y'all have a blessed day, and I will see you in the next one.